We'll
Yeah,
see.
whatever works for you
Yeah,
guys.
anyway, so there we go. We're recording for this anyway. So yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
So this is Posting Pilot, and I'm going to go through a couple of the brand new updates that have come out for it. All of these posts, I know you guys probably already know this, but you can drag any of these in here and view the
Yeah.
full post like this. Um, the way that it works is you could clear your entire week and pick which ones, or you could just let Posting Pilot decide, and it's going to pick the ones that it thinks are going to work the best. Each one of these, you can say yes to them, no to them. On the sidebar here, if you click create this week's post, it goes to this thing that I'm just calling itinerary right now. And this is like as simple as I could get it to go, yes, use this, no, change it, make an image, save or create a video, and then make shorter, warmer. And then you just keep going through each individual post and going, yep, that headline and those things sound great. This could use an image, this could use a video, and then it's just going to generate what would work with that, right? So you say
Yeah.
yes to all of these, they're all approved, and then you can go back and you'll see that all of them are approved down here. So that just gives them like a super easy way to go through the whole week of posts in one spot. The newest, and then the itinerary is always going to be here, but I'm going to add a monthly spot, so that's why that button's there, because you
Right.
guys asked for that. Generate image and video opens up a pop-up. This gives you the ability to add up to 5 reference images. You could do your name it. You could do anything, but also you can be used. It can use any of the stuff you currently have, and these will be clickable for people that have uploaded things. So it's like use these uploaded photos that I've already had as far as it. And then same thing with the video. 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds can use references. This is only if you just want like to make a piece of content yourself.
Yeah.
Realistically, the way that this is going to work is it's going to generate all of the posts for the week, and then they can pick and choose if they want images or videos edit done for them. Most of them will just generate with images,
Okay.
is the way that I'm thinking of it, because they're not that expensive. Videos, obviously, $7 would be something. So you can click on library, and this should allow you to scroll through all of the content you've currently created. So that's all saved on the server. You don't lose any of that videos. You don't lose any of those images. You'll have them forever. You can click tour, and this should go through each individual thing, tell you what they do, what the next steps are. So, and then there's a help button here that you can ask anything, explain this page, what do I do next? Like if you really don't know what to do, that's trained to help you through and even highlight things. Couple quick start buttons down here. You can see your same stuff. This is more just a start here. So if they scroll down, it's like, here's the stuff you haven't done yet that you need to do. So then you can start using the website, right? So
Yeah.
these are all not highlighted if they haven't done this yet, right? So if they haven't filled a whole week of posts, they haven't done these steps and haven't done these steps, they won't have that. If you click on my info, I've changed this. This will be the onboarder that all of the founders go through when they make their accounts. But I wanted to put it back here so we can start to not only work on it, but like make it really work for them. So this is your identity, your audience, your offer, your story, your voice,
Brilliant.
visuals, like visual style, competitors, because we're using AI and it can scrape the internet. If you put your competitors in here, it can actually utilize some of what's working for them. Plan. So what should content be posted on? How often should we post? Preferred content formats. Frequently asked, and this all goes into a brain database for your business or for what you're doing. And then there's growth. These are things that it can help you grow on. So keywords or phrases that it will monitor to make sure. DM rules, group community, because eventually what we're going to have is the ability for it to pre-write DMs for you. And then hopefully eventually it will be able to respond to DMs for you to a certain extent. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? If it sees highlighted frequently asked questions or things like that. When should Posting Pilot alert a human? I've added this here because we're going to have an app, of course, and that app will have push notifications. So if someone asks about pricing, wants to order, complains, asks questions, anything on your social media accounts, boom, Posting Pilot will give you a notification and say, hey, this person reached out and you should respond with this. Click yes and I'll send the response. Like that's really what we're going to get to with it. So you can put all that information in, click save brand flight plan. I'm naming it all around this, but we can change it. So once you have that locked in, the next step is to add content. So a product photo, a photo of yourself, business lifestyle photo, or a logo or brand style. These help with the demos that you'll see on here. So this is exactly how it works. So you got your branding, you've got maybe a reference of scene or setting or you, right? And then you got the final image. This could be up to 5, which means as you're going through and uploading things, the feature that we're going to add in the future for you guys is the ability to check as many references as you want, up to 5. So it could be you and your spouse, it could be you and your partner, it could be a couple of different people, it could be, Barbados, the beaches of Barbados, a cocktail looks exactly like the one you want, and your product. Like that all can happen in a photo and in a video. So we've got a few examples here of different businesses or things that exist. So you can see the product here, the room setting here, and then boom, now you have the flowers in the background, all of that stuff, beautiful product setting there. And then down here, you're gonna see what it looks like. So this is it reading the brain for this Velvet Bloom business and saying the goal right now is to promote a monthly facial offer. That it then knew what to create. Client wants low pressure monthly skin reset, warm, polished, educational, reassuring, reference photos, treatment room, product shelf. So these are 2 photos it already had, right? That you had uploaded from your business to create this. Then it does this, generates the caption. Your skin does not need a total reset every month. Sometimes it just needs the right maintenance plan. This month, we're opening a few facial appointments for clients who want a cleaner, brighter glow without overdoing it. So it's saying it's Instagram ready, Facebook ready, and LinkedIn ready. You even get the image prompt, if you do want to have the image prompt of how it generated it. And then it's going to start picking what day. It'll read the offer, turn it into photos or videos, create a balanced weekly content mix, and figure out what day out of the week for your business would be the best to promote the facial offer. And it'll even make content leading up to promoting the actual offer, right? Because one of the big things about PostingPilot that makes it unique outside of other things that allow you to schedule content is it's machine learning. Like it's learning how to post, but it's taking all these different styles of posts, which are trained off of marketers that know what the hell they're doing. You know what I mean? The jab, hook, that whole method, right? Like actually getting someone to convert into a sale or into a lead. And so you'll see here, personal post, value post, engagement post. And you'll see each one of these are individually written for your business. You can make an image for them if you don't, or a video. And it's going to lay them out in the way that it thinks will work best for your business to convert. So you're seeing the promo post is on Friday. It's adding value, personal promo. And it's going to slowly but surely watch. And what you're going to have on these, what I want to have is when Monday passes, it's going to say that this is sent, right? Because we're in this week here. And then you can click on it and see the analytics of how it worked. Did it do well? Did it not do well? Did it get responses? What comments did the post get on your social media? And I believe that we'll be able to wire it where you'll be able to respond to the comments or have pre-written responses right here in PostingPilot. You'll be able to click, you'll write it right on your Facebook page in the comments and go from there. So yeah, you can delete these, drag and drop them any way you want if you wanted to do it different. Down here, there's make posts. This is if you just wanted to make a bunch of posts at once around a different topic. So you pick a goal, add a little bit of extra info outside of all the info we already have on your business. So my product is back in stock. I want to share why I use it, right? And I want the product, whatever, anything you really want. And then it's going to generate a bunch of different posts for you to go over in a separate itinerary. So you always have the ability to kind of like, and I want the library to exist to save posts too. So you'll be able to bank posts that did really well, and I believe the AI will be able to figure out and refine it and put the ones that have always done the best analytically at the top and save them for you. So then it's like, wow, this post did really well. Let's re-engineer this for the next week because that did great. I got a lot of response from that. So that's PostingPilot. You know, you can click on the little sunshine up here to go over your settings, your billings, or social connections when we're able to connect to your Facebook, your Instagram accounts, and then do all of that and control those things for you. We also have a big text mode. I'm a huge fan of,
Yeah.
you know, things that make it easier for everybody to use it. So you'll eventually have read aloud stuff. And the goal is for you to be able to do straight voice to it as well. So you can just talk and say, these are the posts that I want this week. And then it goes totally and then starts making them. So that's the overview of PostingPilot so
Awesome.
far. So you guys got any
I do. I
questions?
have a couple things. So
Yeah.
when they go into the section to create content, so let's say they want to create an image or they want to create a video, can they take when they create that? Can they take that and push it into the weekly calendar to have it go out, or you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Rather than just download it and use it for
So the way that it's
themselves,
going to
can they?
work, great question, Eric. The way that it's going to work is when you create an image or a video, when it shows up and it's done, you'll be able to save it, but there'll also be a button that says make post. And I'm also going to put that in the library eventually when you have all these images. You know, this is only generated one in this account, so there's no more. But when you have all of these images and stuff, under all of them and all the videos you've rendered will be a button that says make this into a post. And then the AI will look over the video or the image and then write a post or something along the lines to go with it. So yeah, you could bank really as many as you want. I want to add folders and categories and stuff in the library. I'm a huge nerd when it comes to that stuff. And hopefully we'll be able to, like I said, have AI do it all for you, because the goal of PostingPilot is for you to do as little work with it as possible to get the best results. So have AI refine it and put all the stuff in your library and write the posts and do all that.
So two other quick things. We're going to allow people, or we will in the future here, allow people to do cloned videos as well, right? If they uploaded a picture and they wanted to do personal, is that something that's going to be coming to the table as well, right?
Yeah, so one of the things that we can do, and this is just features that are coming out, guys, like the
Yeah,
last few weeks. Like we're on the
right.
frontier of the technology. So we have the ability to take a reference image or video. So when I say video, I mean of you, a selfie of you video with your voice, and copy it and make infinite content with you in it with your voice, right?
And mannerisms.
And mannerisms. Yeah, the longer it is, if you have a lot of mannerisms, my dad has a bunch. Tested it, works pretty well on him. He's an animated guy, right?
Yeah.
So I get that from him. So you can use a reference image. So if you just have an image of yourself, right, you don't need to shoot a video to do this. An image works too, although it won't have your voice, of course. Now, the cool thing about the technology, and this is a feature that I will add, it can take audio files too. So you could have an image of you that you really love and then just record your voice, right? Which I think most people are going to want to do that, because, you know, a lot of people are not going to want to shoot a selfie of themselves and then have that be the way they look in all their videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some people want to get dolled up, or they have professional headshots taken and stuff like that. So you can use an image. You'll be able to add audio of your voice and then the picture of your product or anything like that, and generate a whole complete and total video promoting it
Look at that, guys.
with cuts. So the way that this works is I'm prompting in the background to have the picture of you generated in multiple different shots, and then I'm using AI to then create the different sequences of those shots. So one thing that makes AI videos really static and crappy, and this is where I come into it, is not having all of these cuts and the music and the editing and all of that stuff. It comes out looking like this, you guys. You don't have to touch it, right? So with all the cuts between everything like that to make it look professional. You know, I have a background in design and video editing and stuff like that. So I definitely put that into all of the work that I'm doing and the prompts you guys are getting. So yeah, the goal isn't just to make content of yourself, but to make it as cheaply and as refined and as best, the highest quality that is capable at this current moment to make, right? The PostingPilot, I can give you my promise, will never not use the frontier cutting edge versions of video and image generation. The two that it's using right now are the best that you can get. So, um, yeah, that's my promise to you, and we're gonna keep working on it constantly. So,
The next thing is just really quick on it. It's more of a suggestion on
sure.
the onboarding. So as they're filling all this information out, there what would be cool, because I know that I would run into this. So there's certain things like with Claude right now, what helps me, I've got it set up where I'll do something that it asks me a series of questions. So if there's a section that maybe they don't know what to say, or like like maybe there's something to click, I'm not sure. But
Mm-hmm.
then the AI maybe asks them, hey, here's a series of questions to kind of prompt them to get information in there. So they fill that thing out as best and as accurate as they can, because I know the AI is going to be sort of learning and using that to start learning about them, their story, their product,
Mm-hmm.
services, all that good stuff. So that's just something I wanted to throw out there, because I know that there'll be people that kind of, I'm not really sure what to say here. Okay. And they may just put basic information in there. So if there's something that
Mm-hmm.
can help them along, if we can
No,
do that, or
absolutely.
yeah,
It's absolutely, it's easily doable, and it's a great idea. Like, I think the thing that I would love to get this platform to is make it completely conversational. You know,
yeah,
I think the goal of AI is to handle all of the heavy work behind it. Like, my slogan is "Let me build the brain for your business, so you can be the heart," right? And actually connect with people and grow it, and not have to think about all of the other elements, right? And so that's really what we're trying to do here. And so, absolutely, I would love to have an onboarding sequence, two separate ones, because you're going to have an analytical personality that wants to go and write an essay, and then you're going to have somebody that wants to just record something and get a great result out of it, you know? And I think
right.
the latter is probably more people. So absolutely, like, I would love for it to show up. You get in immediately. You're talking to an AI. It's asking you questions. You're just answering it in a conversational like way, and it's getting all the information it then needs to move forward. You know,
Yeah.
and it's not out of the realm of doing within the launch. So
Wow.
I would love to do that. As a
Well,
matter
I
of
want to
fact,
say
that's one of
real
the
quick.
fun things.
Yeah.
Sorry, Eric, go ahead.
No, no, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, for you guys, anybody that's watching the recording or anything, that's one of the fun things about this is, like, I love the challenge of trying to make something that's not been made before. So, as we're working with the founders, I want to create tools that help your guys' business, help your guys' social media grow, that don't exist anywhere else. So if you have a niche problem, like, let's make something for it in PostingPilot, because you're not the only one. And I appreciate people that vocalize their problems in those situations. It's easy for some people to do and hard for others, but I always appreciate the feedback. So
Well, and I think that's a great segue into the founders, because we really wanted to put this video together, guys, and get Matthew on here, because these 30 spots, right? These 30 founder positions, to get lifetime access to this is huge. I hopefully, if you've watched this, I know me and Paul, our heads are spinning, because there's even stuff on here we haven't seen, we're seeing for the first time,
Yeah.
and I know we're going like, what the heck, like. So the speed in which Matthew works, and the system he's developed with AI is just, it's unbelievable. So the fact that you have an opportunity to be one of those 30 founders, right, get a lifetime membership, is huge. And I can promise you guys this, that there are, you know, I mean, even Matthew's father, right, who is a world famous, I mean, this guy is one of the best network marketers. At some point he's going to start promoting this guy. So everybody watching this, right, you have an opportunity to be one of those first 30. You have an opportunity, because this thing is going to go far and wide, and it's going to go very quickly after just version one comes. But as you can see, when we talk about version, every 2 years a version. No, I can see this every, with Matthew, just whenever he feels like, hey guys, you want to do a
every month.
version three? I could get
Hmm.
it every month. So it's a huge opportunity for you guys to get plugged in. And there's a short window here, right? There's a short window, maybe within a few weeks. So do not hesitate, guys. I just wanted to put that out there. And I think after watching this, I think a lot of people are going to be like, oh my gosh, like this is crazy.
I think people are
Go
going to
ahead, Paul.
understand what we've been banging on about now, aren't they? They're going to that because like Eric said, there's stuff in there we didn't know about till just now, right? Because every
Hmm.
time we see it, it gets better and better and better. Like Matthew. We told you he's a whiz kid.
Yeah.
Keeps coming up with ideas, and no doubt he's using AI to help in the background as well. But
Oh yeah.
that's cool. That's what it's about, isn't it? So, but no, he is. He's a whiz kid, as you can see. So I've just got one question. TikTok. Will it work with TikTok, or will they have to generate the content in here and then transport it to TikTok?
TikTok has a little bit more
Yeah. I know it's a bit funny, isn't it?
stricter post
Yeah.
stricter posting rules. So yes, you would be able to download it and post it on TikTok,
Cool.
but in general, the plan is to grow the platform and really make it one of the biggest and better of these platforms, the
Yeah.
best. So
Yeah.
since that's the case, I absolutely can see as Posting Pilot grows,
Yeah.
the getting in with TikTok. I already have ins with some people that work there and some people that already have ins with the corporate over there. So
Excellent.
the goal is to grow Posting Pilot to the place where we there's not an API or there's not a service you guys can't post on from Posting Pilot from the
Yeah.
app on your
Excellent.
phone. You know what I mean? Like create something, have it be posted, watch the results of it, respond, everything all in one spot. That's the goal. So
Cool. So we just clarify then founder position, $500 one time. You don't pay the monthly fee ever. That's lifetime. But obviously credits. You know how these AI things work. But that $500 that you pay, Matthew said he's going to credit that as credits as well. So didn't you?
yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's like an initial, it's like a fundraiser in effect to get it built, to get it paid for. So think of it that way, right? So, but and then you're also going to be one of the first to be able to promote it. And I mean, we were thinking phase two would be like for businesses. As you can see, you could take this now to a coffee shop, to
Yeah.
a fitness trainer, to how many businesses are there in your area, guys, that you could do. And I see this as like not just for your home-based business. I see this as being something you could potentially refer to others, and there will be an affiliate program, but that's maybe for another conversation in the future. What else do we need to say, guys? We'll end it there if there's nothing else. No, we're giving.
I would
No.
just say you guys
Yeah.
you guys won't even believe some of the conversations on some of the other things that are going to be coming down. When I say down the road, people hear that and they think, oh, what 6 months? No, I'm talking about when we say down the road, we say weeks. That's what
Mm-hmm.
we've learned with Matthew. We're used to down the road with a programmer. Like, well, to be here in 2 months, and we go, okay, well, we'll figure 4 months
Well,
to be
if,
safe.
if I just
You
say,
know, go
our,
ahead, Paul.
our, our kind of initial proper chat was last Friday at 7 o'clock p.m. UK. It's today's Thursday, right? And
Mm-hmm.
it's nearly quarter to seven now. So in less than a week, we've gone from we want everybody struggles to be consistent with their posting. They don't know what to do. They're stuck with ideas. Even if they get it, they don't have time to do it. They just don't get it done for whatever reason. We would like something that would do this. Oh, okay. And we went through like a couple of names and a couple of variations. And in less than a week, this is where we are. So can you imagine where it's going to be next week? Now
Yeah.
that the basics are built, now that kind of the foundations there. So 30 spots. I think we've already got four going today or gone today. That's and they only went live today. So up to you guys, but don't pay the monthly fee because everyone's going to want this, aren't they? Is that it?
That's it.
Awesome. Awesome. Thanks, guys, so much. And thank you, everybody, for checking out Posting Pilot and stuff. We're excited about it. Yeah, I feel like the timeline is going to be crazy. It's going
Yeah.
to blow your guys' minds for
We're
sure.
not going to be able to keep up. We need more people. Come on. All right. We'll end it there.
Right.
Thanks. Thanks, Matthew. Appreciate you coming on. I'll stop the recording.